We are recording.
Hello, everyone. It is Vicky and Miss Kristen, your sleepless astrologers, working late into the night for your astrological entertainment. And we're going to ask you to subscribe and hit that bell and thumbs up if you dig us, and comment away with your questions and your statements and all that good stuff. And today, what are we talking about, Miss Kristen?
Talking about love and
Ooh,
attraction,
ooh,
right?
ooh la
Everybody's
la.
favorite topic.
Yeah,
And we're kind of astrological experts on the subject, I'd say.
we
Um,
are.
Absolutely. I mean,
You are.
you blog about relationships, and um, I have Scopum, the app,
That's true,
and whyitdidn't workout.com.
which I still owe you an article.
That's right. Um, no pressure. We've been busy. So, one of the most common questions we always get is like, what's the best sign for me? Who will I get along best with? And what is the most, I mean, we always get like, who's the most romantic? Who's the, in every like area of romance you could think of. So we thought
Are
we'd
we
have some
looking
fun.
beyond somebody's Venus and Mars placement?
We're just doing sun sign right now.
Okay.
And I'm just going to pull up a meme that was circulating on Facebook, and it's just a fun one. And I thought we could go over it together just with a little bit more of a expert analysis of it.
Okay.
Shall I share my screen?
Please.
Okay, if I can. Is this the right? No, that's not the right thing. Here we go. Oh, I didn't share it. Okay, I might have to. Where's the? Oh, here it is. There we go.
Okay.
Can you
Oh,
see
there
it?
it is. Yep.
Okay,
What reasons why people fall for the signs?
right. So I don't know who wrote this. I have no idea. There was no.
It was just floating around.
It was just I saw it shared on Facebook, so I grabbed it.
We
I thought
should
it
put
was
this on our page.
Yeah. We can,
Yep.
and we'll ask people what they think.
Yep.
But let's go through like Aries. It says you're exciting and lovable, so naturally people want to be with you.
You
And
are combative and a warrior, and people want to be in your foxhole because they know that you'll do anything for them. And they're childlike and selfish, but they do it with love.
yeah, and they're just so upfront with their feelings. It's so easy because you don't have to second guess that
Yeah,
they're saying one thing and doing another.
you're getting
Aries
what you see.
Aries are very upfront, and so if they hate you, you're gonna know it. If they love you, you're gonna know it. They're a lot of fun. They have so much energy. They are, but they're difficult people because the same thing happens when, yeah. So if they don't like you, you're gonna know it. They don't mess around, so it can be good and bad. But why are people, why do people fall for Aries?
They're fun. They're up for anything. They're up for anything. Seriously, if you're adventurous and you want to do some wild and crazy crap on your dates, go find a nice fire sign and start with Aries because they're the first sign of the zodiac, so they're young and naive and they don't realize what they're doing could probably kill them. And it's a good time. And I dated an Aries once upon a time, and he had a little bit of a temper,
Who was
but
this?
his name was Chris. Uh, can't tell you his last name on,
Oh,
you
yeah, I
know,
don't remember what Chris.
it was a summer romance fling, and he was fun. He was like kind of the call you at 11 o'clock at night and say meet me at Denny's at 12 kind of dude, and go for a swim, sort of
I think
up for anything.
I think they're very dominant too. So if you are
Yeah,
attracted to dominant individuals, the Aries would be a good sign for you.
unless the Mars is in Pisces. then it's ruined.
Yeah, maybe depending on the aspects. All right. Taurus, you're incredibly sweet and calm. No one is ever annoyed with you. That's not true. Sorry, but that's not true.
Wah, wah. Wrong.
They are not the sweetest of signs.
No. They're the worst temper in the zodiac.
They have the calmest demeanor until they're pushed
Pissed.
over the edge and then forget it.
Destroy you.
They can be calm. They can be really good listeners. Tauruses can be very good listeners. And I would not say, I'd say that a lot of people are annoyed with Tauruses. My God, are they so stubborn?
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
So whoever wrote this, we disagree.
Whoever
But,
wrote this was a novice.
well, the thing is, I mean, why would people fall for a Taurus? I mean, they're
They're aesthetically pleasing. They're very
beautiful.
sensual.
They're very sensual. They're very
They like good food, so you know you're going to eat well. Um, they're laid back. That's true. They're laid back and they can be sweet, but
if you're into Netflix and chill, this is your sign.
yep,
Taurus would
yeah,
love nothing more than to stay at home.
yeah. I was just gonna say that. Get out of my head. It's like the
Oh.
second the head invasion. Um, no, I love it when you do that. Um, yeah, Taurus. Yeah, pick good presents. I think
If you need like a solid rock person,
loyal.
yes. If you don't mind possessive,
Yeah, your
then
stuff.
Taurus is your sign.
Yeah,
They get along. Oh, let's just so Aries gets along great with other fire signs.
yeah,
They also get strangely along with Libras.
yeah.
That's the opposite attract sort of thing.
Yep.
But that works because Libra is very partner oriented and they will let Aries shine. Actually, any other air sign would go really well. So Gemini and Aquarius also goes pretty well with Aries. Tauruses get along awesomely with Tauruses. That's the best sign. That's the best match. Tauruses together.
They can
I
just
would
be
say
lazy together.
they really understand each other and they're so comfortable. They are so
Yeah.
comfortable together. I see so many, when I used to do all that research for, I don't want to say the company, but I would do retirement accounts and I would compare the 50th anniversary and I'd have the married partner and their birth dates. I
Hmm.
saw so many double Tauruses.
Oh, wow.
And then really like 90% of them were um, like trined within their sign.
Hmm.
So, fire signs together, earth signs together. And
Hmm.
then it would go fire and air. So Aries, you'd get along great with Leos, although they compete about attention, Aries and
Yeah,
Leo.
I would say there might be a little slapping in that combo, but that could make for good sex.
It's just like somebody needs to shine and they both want to shine.
Yeah.
Sagittarius gets a little bit frustrated with Aries because Aries are so needy, you know? Same with Leo. But Aries do awesome with air signs, believe it or not, I
I
think.
believe it.
Geminis and Aquariuses, especially Aquariuses.
I
And
believe it.
Libras, as we already said, there's a strong attraction there, Aries and Libra. But Libras might get offended by Aries.
That's possible. They're probably very crass in comparison to Libra's
Yes.
demure.
All right. So Gemini, your personality is lovable itself and you have the best connections with those you love.
That was redundant.
I don't know that they have the best connections with those they love.
No.
They might have the best communication. Maybe. Their personality is very lovable. They're outgoing
Depending
in
what personality
public.
you're getting, what side of the
In the
Gemini.
public, they're
Yeah.
very. Why would you fall for a Gemini? Because talk about fun. These people love fun, but they're not. They don't want to be. They want to just be going and going and going.
You get kind of tuckered out. You got to be able to keep up.
Yeah. So if you like that, then you like that kind of constant need for stimulation, then Gemini is who you should go for, right?
I
Why you would
think
fall for
so.
them.
And if you like to watch a lot of TV or read a lot of books, or you've got to be able to keep conversation going at dinner with any air sign
That's
and a
true.
Sagittarius.
Well, I was just going to say, so who's best for Gemini? Sagittarius is like one of the first things. Like they can
Yep.
totally keep up with each other's energy. They're
Yep.
intellectual, they're expansive, they want to keep learning. And it's the fire and air combination, so it's explosive. It's not perfect, but they do really well together. Geminis get along with other Geminis again
You
pretty
think
well. Mm-hmm.
that's not for people?
It is for people, but they're totally entertained by that.
Yeah.
Geminis and Libras, Geminis and Aquariuses.
I can see Gemini and Aquarius. I could see that.
I mean, any of the air signs can be, it's just such good positive energy flow. Aquarius, more so than Libra for Gemini is
I think
what I
so.
would say.
Yeah, because they can be independent enough to let Gemini go do whatever Gemini does.
Exactly. Libras need dependency. They need somebody who needs them
Yeah.
for sure. Right, Leo. Oh no, Cancer. I want to skip
Cancer.
Cancer.
Don't skip yourself, darling.
You're very deep and caring, so people love how real relationships with you are.
Well, that's true.
I'd say that's true.
But it takes a while to get to know you, and it
You've
takes a while to get your trust.
got to be stubborn to want to be with a Cancer because they're going to push you away and push you
Yep.
away.
To test you and test you and test
and
you.
make sure that they can trust you.
And if you betray them, they will remember forever.
Yeah, we have memories like elephants. I think people who are attracted to Cancers are people who love to be taken care of and who want a very emotional and yet not boring life because Cancers don't stay. Their mood changes every 2.5 days.
Really?
Yes.
As the moon changes?
Absolutely. We're really tied into that moon. Cancers get along great with Tauruses. And
no, they don't.
Yes,
No.
they do. Yeah.
Not that I saw.
In general, now there's always that chance. But yeah, I mean,
Oh, you're fading out.
You can't hear me?
No.
Really?
Now I can.
Okay. How about now?
Half and half.
Huh. I don't know what happened. I'll have to edit this part out.
Okay, there you go.
Okay. Yes, Cancer and Taurus, they I think your parents though doesn't your dad have Sagittarius?
And my mom is Gemini.
Moon?
She's a Capricorn moon.
Yeah. And he's Sag
He had
moon?
a Capricorn rising.
Yeah, but
and he had a Sagittarius moon, which Sagittarius is spelled horribly wrong, as is Pisces.
Oh, and this? Yeah. I didn't write this, but I always misspell Sagittarius. You would think I wrote this. Yeah, pieces instead of Pisces.
Yeah.
That's right.
Cancers are sentimental, I think.
Yeah, that's true. Absolutely. Everything has meaning. Cancers get along with other water signs really well, and they get along with Taurus. They get along with Capricorn. Not as much Virgo, but sometimes Virgo, I would say, are the best.
And like all water signs, they are intuitive.
Right.
So they will know if you're tricking on them.
Oh, that's true. All right, Leo.
Yeah.
It's impossible to not have had, who wrote this thing? To not have a good time with you and people can't get enough of you. No, that's not true.
I could have done without.
Leos, a lot of people have trouble with Leos because they're they need constant praise, right?
Yes.
I'm the best at everything.
Yes,
I can fix
my way
anything.
is the only way.
Yes. Well, yes, that's true. Um, but Leos are extremely generous and
Loyal.
loyal. Yeah, they can be loyal. They are. Um, why would you fall for a Leo?
The debonair, being spoiled and being wooed.
Oh yes, they're so
Yeah.
generous and they're so, yeah, they're grand. They're
They
just
put
so
on a
grand.
beautiful show to lure you in, and then it's like, you're now my servant. You know, not to say that all Leos are like that, just the one that I married. Um,
It was a Capricorn moon.
he had a Capricorn moon. He did do that. But I mean, they can be adventurous and they can be romantic and a little over the top with it if you like that sort of thing. And they want to show you off. So you have to look the part
That's true.
to uh, appease Leo. I would say the same thing for Virgo as well. You need to take care of yourself. You can't be like Taurus and sit in your sweats and sit on the couch after not showering for 2 days and it's totally cool. I think with both Leo and Virgo, you need to be on your game as far as you know, your presentation. That's my 2 cents on that. Man, Libra, throw Libra in there.
Oh, Libras, they want the um, they want arm candy. That's
Yep,
true.
all three of them.
That's true.
That's my guess.
So Virgos, you're protective and caring, so people love the way you make them feel and love you too.
And they love it when you criticize the crap out of them and reorganize their kitchen and um, complain about the restaurant that you're at. And what else? What other fun things do they do?
Wow, this is the most picky and pedantic sign. Um, if you love to be taken care of, I agree with this to some degree, that Virgos are a great sign for you. If you love somebody who's always consistent about they want the housework done on certain days, they want um, all of the drawers organized perfectly. Um, I don't know. They
Unless they're
are
the hoarder Virgo.
right. That's the other sign, but I mean, they still have like an ordered mind,
Yeah.
um, even if their surroundings are chaos. But if you want like a perfect on the outside life, Virgo will give that to you.
And Virgos, like when they pick at you, they're not really like picking at you. They're trying to help
Oh
in
yeah,
their own way.
they're absolutely trying to help in every way when they're being picky.
That's their
That's
job.
that's their job, and they're good at being consistent.
Yeah.
Virgos are very good with daily tasks.
I wouldn't know the first thing about it.
Me either.
Yeah.
I don't even know. I don't have anything in Virgo.
Neither do I. I don't even know any Virgos.
I know a lot of Virgos, but um, yeah. So I would say people fall for Virgos for a lot of the superficial reasons, because if everything looks perfect with them, they really do, um, and they'll follow through. You like that kind of life. If you want to
They're
have every part of your life well ordered,
bland.
well ordered and planned out, then go for Virgo. Libras, you're charming and considerate to everyone, so people try to get close to you. I will agree with this one. They are, for the most part, charming, and they do not like to hurt other people's feelings. And every Virgo, Libra I've ever met has had a massive amount of friends, and they're always the popular people and want to be invited everywhere, even if they don't go. They seem to be the people magnet.
And they like presents.
Libras.
And they like going out for nice dinners. and pretty music and art and
Yes.
all things Venusian. Just like Taurus, except for Taurus likes it in their sweats.
They like, yeah, that's a different level of comfort, right?
And Libra likes it in their designer threads. That would
Yeah.
be
And why else would you? I mean, if you want a partner who dotes on you, then you would fall for a Libra because they're all about,
partners.
being a partner. They,
Yep. But you have to be able to deal with their decision making process, which can be laborious. But it's all for the best because once they've come to the right decision, it's the right decision. Like Judge Judy.
that's right. We talked about that.
Yeah.
Scorpio,
Ugh, God.
you're compassionate and honest. And
Compassionate.
people always want to stay with you. No. This person is a Scorpio who wrote this thing, although they would have probably had better spelling. Um, I would not, I think they're emotional. They can be compassionate because they're water signs. I would say that they're understanding versus compassionate.
Yeah. This is how I learned it. Scorpio will take the bullet for you one time to show you how it's done.
That's a really fun analogy.
And then after that, they got your back, but they expect you to do it yourself and be self-reliant. They're still with you, but they can't take care of you all of the time. They've showed you the tricks. So that was their gift to you. And now you have to utilize what you've been taught by Scorpio. Um, they are jealous, they are possessive, they can be vengeful, they can be passive aggressive, but at the same time, they can be fascinating. And if you love to stay up in the middle of the night and talk some crazy shit, do it with a Scorpio because you will go there. You will go to places you didn't think you would go. And they will bore into your soul and find out the truth about you, and you won't know what happened, but you might have a really good time. And of course, Scorpio is associated with sex, so we'll just, leave that at that. Um, and every Scorpio I've ever been with has pretty much sucked the living life out of me, but I've walked away still standing. Um,
I gotta be honest, Scorpios
surprised.
suck the life out of me.
Still I rise after all those Scorpios. And, but I learned stuff, whether I liked it or not. Those little bastards taught me things. So the
Yeah.
Scorpio women are so much easier to deal with than Scorpio men.
Okay.
You're like, no,
I've never had a romantic interest in a Scorpio ever.
no, but
I
I'm just,
haven't. I have never been attracted to Scorpios. I don't know why. I mean, I should be as a Cancer. Um,
well, maybe you just don't want the drama.
I've liked Libras with lots of Scorpio influence,
That's less drama.
but I have a lot of Scorpio friends, girlfriends. Not a
Yeah.
lot. I've had significant Scorpio girlfriends who um, can suck the life out of you. That's for sure.
Well, I remember one in particular, freshman year of high school, that left you needing like a 6-month nap
I had
because
to break
she was
up with
so
her.
exhausting.
I broke up with her. I mean, I literally had to break up. I was terrible. I still feel horrible about that whole situation.
You had to.
Anyway,
You just self-preserve.
ugh, it was like a constant every night calling me to complain about what I've done wrong.
Oh, are you kidding?
No, it was, and I wasn't this or that, and I wasn't understanding enough, and I wasn't there for her enough, and I wasn't.
Are you
Uh,
kidding?
no, this is, and I was like, I can't handle this. I can't handle it. And I've met other Scorpios that are like that. They just always want to, you have to prove everything to them.
I had to dump a Scorpio for like making me prove my friendship to her, and I had to do it by text. And then
Yeah.
she sent me like a final test text, and I told her to fuck herself.
Yeah. Well, that'll do it with Scorpio.
Yeah.
Yeah, they pretty much don't give you many chances, I think.
Well, I didn't give her many chances. So,
Well, you were done.
yeah, all that Taurus.
Scorpios get along great with other Scorpios, and Tauruses, Cancers, Pisces in general. I think Pisces more than Cancer, um, because Pisces are a lot more understanding of their bullshit. Cancers are like, cut it out, let's do, and Pisces are like, oh, it's okay. I'll appease you for whatever, however long.
Probably. I think Pisces also has like an intrinsic, like psychic connection to Scorpio. And
Supposedly Cancer does too, but I think that the fixed versus cardinal can be harder. Like, so
yeah,
Cancer is a cardinal, and they
yeah, that's a good point.
Scorpios get frustrated with Cancers because Cancers start shit and don't finish it, and Scorpios like are finish your shit,
Yeah,
finish it, and they can't handle that Cancers might start initiatives or things or ideas and not finish them.
yeah. I
So
hear you. I think you're right on that. I think you're on point. All right, here's badly spelled Sagittarius.
Sagittarius. Sagittarius, you have deep feelings for those you love, and people tend to find you creative, amusing to be around.
True.
Yes.
And if you want to get on a plane and go to Europe for no reason at all, Sagittarius.
Yeah. Yeah.
If you would like to be in a relationship but never get married, Sagittarius. The hardest sign of the zodiac to pin down.
Yeah. Uh, okay.
What else do you think about them?
Why would people fall in love with a Sagittarius? Um,
Smart, worldly.
they are fun. I feel like Sagittariuses are the most fun sign of the zodiac.
Yeah,
Sagittarius and Geminis are fun. They're
yeah,
funny. They're especially if they're Mercury's in Sag. I mean,
yeah,
similar to Aries in that they'll say whatever is on their mind.
yeah,
Um, but Aries can be mean. Sagittariuses don't mean to be mean. They're the adult of the fire signs.
yeah,
They're not the kid. And they just really want their freedom, and they want to be free to be expressive and have a great time.
yeah.
If you love that sort of energy, then that's why you'd fall for a Sagittarius.
But you have to have loose reins and you have to
Yes.
trust and just believe that they are where they say they are, and you can't cyber stalk them, and they'll run. So half man, half horse. They will run. You
Yep.
won't even know where you'll get ghosted. So just, be wary that your Sag may love you, but your Sag needs freedom.
They're gonna love you from like Tokyo.
So will Aquarius.
Well, that's true. It's a lot. It's more detached though. Sagittarius are going to be demanding at times, um, but they get along best with Aries and Leo for sure, and Gemini's, like we said. Pisces. I think they get along with Pisces, although Pisces find them are a little bit too needy for them typically.
I was in a long-term relationship with a Sag, actually. I forgot about him.
Yeah,
And it was fun.
fun.
Yeah,
Yeah,
he was a good time. And he was foreign and he was very worldly.
I know who you're talking about.
And he saved me from eating dog.
Oh, that's handy. Handy to
Yeah.
have around, those
Yeah.
Sagittarius.
Yeah.
They're the heroes of the zodiac, that's for sure.
Yeah.
They're the Supermans. Um, all right, Capricorn, you're affectionate and thoughtful. People fall in love with your personality. I'm sorry, I'm laughing, but
Go
they're
for
not
it.
affectionate.
Mine is,
Okay, yes, he is.
but he has Mars and Pisces.
Capricorns are stern.
Yeah.
They are.
They
They
want
think
they want to be
my dad was
useful.
affectionate with me. He was. He was very loving.
in his own
Yes.
Capricorn way. They want to give advice. They want
Oh
to
yeah.
teach and lead, and I don't know what they're trying to do, but um
Affectionate and thoughtful.
well, Bob is thoughtful.
I
Bob is
know, but
very
they
thoughtful.
can be thoughtful, but like they fall in love with the personality. No, people fall in love with Capricorns because they think that they're hardworking,
They're
they're
going to get
industrious,
somewhere.
they're gonna be successful, and they like stability.
And
That's why people.
tradition.
Yeah, that's true. They like tradition. If you fall in love with a Capricorn, that's what you're getting.
Yep. And you can't be crass, disgusting, like foul mouth. You won't get a Saturn groom that way. They like a lady. The Capricorn men like ladies. I don't know how Bob and I wound up with each other. It seriously like stuns me like every day. Um, I found out his first wife was a Capricorn, actually.
your your Bob's first wife.
Yeah, my husband's first wife was a
Oh, two
Capricorn.
Capricorns.
Yeah. And he described her as boring, but had the ability to make an amazing sandwich.
Well, there's something to that.
I was, I'm like, okay. So you traded down to someone that swears and gets tattoos and does astrology for a living and doesn't cook and makes you mix the sandwich, you know? Capricorn's like someone with like goals and ambition. Or you stay home and clean the house if, we're doing gender roles because they are traditional. Um, I've seen a lot of that. What's your take on that?
About traditional.
Gender roles in
Uh,
Capricorn.
yeah, I mean, even the women, um, Capricorn women, I would say, like stay at home uh, dad. They like to be working and they like to be in charge. Capricorn is the other most dominant sign of the zodiac, um, male or female. And I mean, although uh, it's I don't know about the traditional gender role on there, but I think that there's plenty of dominant Capricorn women. And Capricorns get along great with other earth signs, and they get along great with Leos, surprisingly, because the Leos have you know, they have the flair that
Mm-hmm.
Capricorn thinks that they should have to be showy of their stuff.
Mm-hmm.
And Leos love the attention that the Capricorn will give them.
Mm-hmm.
And Leos will in turn be very generous with their Capricorn,
Who's usually very stingy.
extremely stingy. Um, so they get along great with Cancers as an opposition, the mom and dad of the zodiac, um, uh, and the earth and water. I'd
Yeah.
say, I mean, my parents were Capricorn Aries, and they had a lot of fireworks, but they really loved each other. Um,
Well, she was exciting. Capricorns they don't have that excitement for themselves, so they have to get it from somewhere.
I see a lot of Capricorn Aries charts, actually. So that, that tension comes and that's attraction. But then it comes down to the fact that they have difficulties with their energy. They
Yeah.
Aries get frustrated with Capricorns because they want everything now. They don't want to plan like a Capricorn wants you to plan. Capricorns are frustrated with Aries impulsiveness. And so that brings a lot of like issues in daily life. But as far as like, why do you fall for those signs? For the exact same reasons that annoy you over time.
Yes.
Exactly.
Yes, absolutely.
So, Aquarius, you're very friendly and show those you love how you feel in subtle ways.
Mm,
I
mm,
would agree with that.
yeah,
Yeah.
but they love you from over there.
They need their space. I have an Aquarius friend whose husband is gone 5 days a week and comes home on the weekends, and that's plenty of time.
And she's like, okay, bye.
They're very happy.
Yeah.
And it works for them. So unconventional love. Why would you fall for an Aquarius?
Me?
Just why would anyone? Why we're doing that? Why reasons why people fall for the
Brilliance.
signs?
Brilliance. I want to know like the innovation, crazy, eccentric stuff that's going to come out of their mouths. You know, I want to go there. I want to be mind blown,
Oh, it's so nice.
you know? I don't know many Aquarians, but when I do, I'm like, talk to me.
They're very quirky and interesting, and they do have a lot to say. And they always have interesting, crazy experiences, and they're funny. I think Aquarians are very funny people,
Yeah.
and they are very humanitarian. So if you love a good cause, then you might fall for an Aquarius because they always have a cause.
Yeah.
When they're
That they
not,
do. Yeah. Save the world.
who do they get along best with? They get along best with um, other. Again, I think Sagittarius and Gemini again for that same reason. Sagittarians need their freedom, so do Aquarians. Um, I'd say that Aquarians get along fairly well with Libras. Little, but there's that tension with the neediness with Libra.
Yeah.
They want, but I think any fire sign goes great with Aquarius.
Yeah.
They just have to deal with like jealousy issues and stuff that go along with fire signs.
Yeah. That's
And here
fun
we
for
go
them.
to Pieces.
Yeah. Hi.
Pisces. You're warm-hearted, and that's the other thing. All these yours, they don't believe in
I just noticed
apostrophes.
that
Oh,
now.
that drives me crazy. Pisces, Pisces.
You'd think that
You're.
we weren't Virgos ourselves. We're going to take a red pen to this whole thing.
I know. I hope that nobody looks at it and thinks that we wrote this.
No, we did not write this.
You're warm-hearted and caring. You're accepting and loving of everyone. I would agree. I think that would be why people fall for Pisces.
And then the mask comes off.
And then you find out they have Mercury and Aries. And you're like, holy crap. Pisces are like, um, they're just so understanding. I think that that's probably why I love Pisces so much. Is they're,
Oh, I love you
yeah.
too.
I can tell you anything, and you're like, it's okay. You can have it your way. Like, you've got options. That's you're always saying to me.
Yeah, well,
You've
you
got
do.
options.
There's always options. There's always options. Um, Pisces is supposedly psychic and can tell you neat things about yourself and without you having to say anything, which is relaxing, I guess. If you're in a bad mood, Pisces knows, and Pisces knows what to do intrinsically. And all you have to do is just sit down and drink your wine and let Pisces take care of you, unless you're
Yeah.
me.
Yeah. Everyone has their thing, but and every chart is a little different. But Pisces in general, they're just really they're warm. And they're just, I remember my grandma's Pisces, my dad's mother, and she was like the world's most awesome woman. And she was just so, I mean, everyone loved her. She was so kind, and she was like this, she just loved you unconditionally. She was wonderful. And my
Did she buy
aunt,
you lots of stuff and give you lots of treats?
no, she didn't buy lots of stuff, but she just always was like sweet and caring. I mean, she was extremely stubborn, though. I mean, she had a backbone, big time. Like, she wouldn't do things she didn't think were right. But she just was like She was probably one of the best people, on the planet.
Oh,
Really, she was awesome. So the opposite of my other grandma. um, but yeah, they're always caring. They just care so much about people. Like they're so easy to cry and so, I don't know, sweet, sweet people. Um, and they get along with everybody. Pisces, I see Pisces matches with every single sign of the zodiac more than
well, we're the
anything.
garbage cans.
That's because they just understand everybody. They can be a match for any sign. And I'm not even saying anymore. They can match any sign. They need they need a more understanding sign to be truly happy. I think they need somebody who they need more of a water sign or an earth sign, I think.
I think though that Pisces needs to do a good job of preparing themselves for whatever sign they're choosing to be with. If you're with a Sagittarius, then you need to know that you can't stalk them. And if you're with a Gemini, you need to know that you might have a moody person that, you're getting two in one and you need to keep up. And if you're a Leo, you're with a Leo, then you need to know that you better, look good and be prepared to hear about themselves. Pisces does a lot of stuff at their own expense for other people.
They absolutely self-sacrifice.
And
True.
it's not to their benefit all of the time. So Pisces needs to really work on um, learning how to put up boundaries in any relationship that they're in because they're so empathic that they'll get the life sucked out of them, out of whoever that they're with, and then they won't have anything to give back because they're all tuckered out, I think. Not that I speak from experience.
Yeah, it's hard to be objective on your own sign, right?
Yeah. So
Well,
that's
that's it.
our, yeah, with Sagittarius and Pisces.
And
Yours, but
your
we did not write this. But we
yeah.
brought it out for your amusement, and we will put it on the page on YouTube for your viewing pleasure. And again, we welcome your comments and subscribe and bell and thumb up and thumb down if you don't like what we said about your sign. We can take it. We're strong women. And
And let
anything
us
you'd like.
know. Let us
Yeah.
know who has been why have you fallen for whatever sign. I'd love to know people's responses on that.
And how long you've been with them.
Yeah, it'd be good.
Yep.
All
Good
right.
to know. That's it. We're going to bed now.
Yes.
I'm not. I'm
Stop
sleepless.
and sharing. Yeah, and I'll be up for a while, but I'll be editing these. So we'll do more of that another time. I think those are fun to go over.
All right. Good
All
night,
right.
everybody.
Night.